Should you live on the Kansas or Missouri side of Kansas City? That is a controversial question. If you're new here, we're Kat and Melanie of the Lewis Higdon Group Realtors, giving you the inside scoop on real estate and life here in Kansas City. And today, we're diving into one of the most common questions we get. Should you live on the Kansas side or the Missouri side of Kansas City? We'll be going over all of the key differences from schools and taxes to lifestyle and commute, so you can figure out which side of the state line makes the most sense for you. Let's get started. Kansas City is split between two states, Kansas and Missouri. This isn't just a fun fact, it actually impacts your everyday life. Different DMVs, different tax systems, different real estate rules, and even different services like trash pickup and snow removal. If you're moving here from out of state, this can be a little confusing at first. It's one big metro area, but it's governed by two completely separate state systems. So let's talk a bit about schools. If public schools are a top priority, Kansas is usually the winner. Johnson County is known for its highly rated districts like Blue Valley, Olathe, and DeSoto, with strong academics, facilities, and extracurriculars. On the Missouri side, school quality is more hit or miss. There are solid options like Park Hill, Lee Summit, and Liberty, but within Kansas City, Missouri proper, quality can vary block by block. That's not to say there aren't great schools in Missouri, there absolutely are, but Kansas has more consistency and stronger overall district ratings. Now let's talk about property taxes. Kansas generally has higher property taxes, especially in Johnson County. That can drive up your monthly payment even if the home price is similar to what you'd find on the Missouri side. Missouri's property tax rates are lower, but Jackson County in particular has had a lot of controversy around dramatic assessment increases. Homeowners have seen their valuations and their tax bills jump unexpectedly in the last few years, which has made budgeting difficult for some. So while Kansas may be more predictable, Missouri might look cheaper at first until those reassessments hit. Wherever you're looking, it's smart to check past and projected property taxes before making a decision. So how do Kansas and Missouri's lifestyle and vibes differ? The Missouri side, especially areas like Brookside, Waldo, and Midtown, give you that walkable, historic city vibe. Think local coffee shops, funky boutiques, and older homes with tons of charm. The Kansas side, particularly Johnson County, is newer, more suburban, and master planned. You'll find wide streets, big box stores, top-rated schools, and plenty of parks. It's polished, convenient, and easy to navigate. Some people love the personality and quirkiness of Missouri. Others want the clean, organized feel of Kansas suburbs. Neither is better, it's just about what feels like home to you. Now when it comes to costs of living, it's not as clear-cut as it seems. People often assume Missouri is the cheaper side, and in some ways that's true. You'll generally find lower home prices and lower tax rates, but Kansas tends to have newer homes, more amenities, and better schools, which can justify the higher price for lots of buyers. And because things vary so much neighborhood by neighborhood, you can find good deals or pricey surprises on both sides of the line. The real key is to look beyond just the state and focus on what each area offers for your lifestyle and budget. So let's talk about some little differences that you might not expect. There are a bunch of small lifestyle differences between the states that most people don't think about until they move. First up, trash service is often private in Missouri, meaning you choose and pay a provider. In many Kansas cities, it's rolled into your city bill and covered by the HOA. Next up, snow removal varies a ton. Some neighborhoods in both states are great about it, and others not so much. And lastly, licensing, car registration, real estate rules, all of these are different between Kansas and Missouri. Moving across the state line, even after you're here, means you'll need to update a bunch of these things. None of these are usually deal breakers, but they're good to know ahead of time. Now let's talk about the good news. The whole metro is drivable. Kansas City is incredibly easy to get around. It's one of the few metros where you can live in one suburb and work in another, and it's totally fine. Most commutes are under 35 minutes, even if you're crossing the state line. Highways like I-435, I-35, and 470 loop around the city, and once you learn the main arteries, it's all super manageable. So don't feel like you have to live in the same city you work in. We have clients who live in Lee's Summit and work in Overland Park, or live in Shawnee and work downtown. The key is just picking the neighborhood that fits your lifestyle best, because your job commute probably won't be as bad as you think. Both sides of Kansas City have amazing places to live, but they offer very different experiences. Kansas tends to be newer, more suburban, and highly ranked for schools. Missouri tends to be more historic, walkable, and diverse in vibe and price point. You'll find your people and your perfect home on either side. It's just about what matters most to you.
If you're trying to decide where to live in KC, reach out to us here at the 𝗠𝗢𝗃𝗧 Group. We help people all the time relocate here and narrow down what's best for their lifestyle, budget, and goals. What lingering questions do you have about living in Kansas versus Missouri? Leave us a comment. And for weekly videos about life and real estate here in KC, be sure to subscribe. We're Kat and Melanie, and remember, there's no place like home here in Kansas City.